Yo.
Well.
Yeah, I said we wasn't going live, but we had to come up here and talk about this here for a moment there. Cowboys.
Before we even get started, let me just say this. Hold on a second.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about it, man? How about them?
You ain't right. You ain't right, man. You ain't right. You ain't right. Oh my goodness. How about it?
They ain't right. That's what it is. I told everybody. I told everybody that I talked to about this game. I had the Packers winning this game, underdogs at home. But who cares? You can't trust the Cowboys. I don't care whether they home, away, in the middle, north, south, any type of way. You can't trust them. Why? Because Dak Prescott is the cause. And I want the coaches to tell Dak, or I'm gonna tell the coaches this right here.
What did you say? I didn't stutter. I said, pop your titty out his mouth and stop babying him.
Stop babying him, man. This man threw 2 interceptions, two pick sixes against the Packers. Shout out to Jordan Love.
I'll play that again.
What did you say?
I didn't stutter.
I said, pop your titty out his mouth and stop babying him.
Yo,
They gotta stop it. They gotta stop it. I believe their last playoff win was against the Buccaneers with Tom Brady. They felt good about that. Okay, they beat Tom Brady at the very tail end of his career. Meanwhile, Tom Brady was done. The offense was 17 in passing yards, 32nd, so dead last in rushing yards. Buccaneers offense was averaging 18.1 yards a game. Opponent was averaging 21. So the Buccaneers was playing from behind every single game to at least score 3 points or more to win. All right. Cowboys has been on a one and done postseason trip since 1996.
I was in 6th grade, man. Hold up, press pause right there. I'm gonna tell you,
1996.
I was in 6th grade at Southwestern Middle School. My homeroom teacher was named Miss Freeman, and I remember that Super Bowl because they played the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
yeah. The Cowboys have gone one and done 7 times since 1996. That's a lot of quick exits, right? The only team
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me?
Yeah.
Playoffs?
Listen to this. The only team with more in that span is the Colts, and they got 10.
Of course, they was a freshman in high school.
Like, stop it, yo. Like, I'm tired of all the talk. Every single year, y'all constantly talking junk, talking about how good y'all are. Y'all having a winning record almost every single season for the last 4 seasons, at least. For the past 4 years, y'all been having winning records, going in the playoffs, one and done. And it's because of this guy right here. This guy right here.
I swear.
Here is the player.
Vince Lombardi was not a Cowboy coach. But when I'm about to play, I feel what he's saying.
What the hell's going on out here?
That's how I feel about it.
Like, yo,
I can't call it, man.
That's all I can say, man. Like,
yeah, they said Dak was better than Lamar. Like, come on.
Yeah,
man.
like how? They play style isn't even comparable. And then doggone Lamar Jackson is a century past Dak Prescott. Did they forget that Lamar Jackson came in and won MVP? Did they
the second year.
Like how are those two in the same conversation where year in and year out they done lost to the 49ers at least 3 times in the past 3-4 years? And then
they did.
and then they lost to the Giants prior to that. They lost to the Giants.
Oh man,
yeah, they've been duking the bed. Like they doo-dooed on it.
That's how it sounded
like
too.
For real. Like how? But
yes,
hey, doggone that doggone Jordan Love. Shout out to him, man. Like they was underdogs. Ain't nobody have Packers winning. Nobody except for me.
Hey, you got it. You got it, because I had the Cowboys winning at home, man. I'm like, yeah, they gonna do it because they home.
Like, yes, man. Aaron Jones had a great game, 3 touchdowns. Jordan Love had 3 touchdowns. Like, yo, dominated these boys at home. In their best spot where Dak isn't the same at home. Dak is different at home. I can't tell.
He did it. He did it at home, didn't he? Man, he dookie the bed at home.
Yo, like for real, literally, like they trash. I'm tired of the Cowboys fan base. Y'all need to sit down somewhere and calm yourselves, cause y'all out of hand. Y'all out of hand. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know how to win football games. And the times that y'all did win, y'all had a higher chance. Y'all was playing poor teams. like you feel good about beating Tom Brady. The man 39 years old, and he was like in year 2, his last year in Tampa. That was your last win. All the rest of them you lost. You faced the 49ers each time you lost. You can't beat the Niners. You can't even beat the Giants. The Giants beat you in the postseason. That's as far as I'm going. The past 4 seasons, losses. I don't want to hear nothing about Dak. I don't want to hear nothing about Tony Pollard, CeeDee Lamb. He is not a number 1 receiver. Yeah, I said it here first. He ain't no number 1 receiver.
Hey, CeeDee Lamb looked out for me in fantasy this year, so I ain't even going to speak bad on the brother.
Listen, fine. He ain't no number 1 receiver. The only reason why he's number 1 receiver in Dallas is because that's the only thing Dallas got.
That's all they got.
You put CeeDee Lamb. I ain't gonna. Nah, he's a good receiver, but I ain't gonna say he's just trash. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is a qualified receiver. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But some people to be just pitting him a little too high for me. The only reason why he's getting the targets and the receiving yards that he's getting in Dallas because he's their number 1 option. It's not because of anything else. Like,
well, they shouldn't have got rid of Amari Cooper.
Man.
They shouldn't have traded off Amari Cooper.
Yeah, exactly. They got rid of him. So who else was it? Because I don't even think CeeDee Lamb was considered a number 1 when Amari Cooper was there.
No, I mean he was a rookie though.
Still, look at Jordan Addison. Look at Jordan Addison in Minnesota. He a rookie. And I'm pretty sure he didn't play better than CeeDee Lamb during that time. That ain't no that. I'm tired of it. I'm tired, boy. I'm so tired. I want a Cowboy fan on this live right now to explain to me what's going on.
Like, oh my goodness! Hear ye. He's calling out every Cowboy fan that will come to the live. You put your email in. Put in the chat. I'll send you a link. You can come on this show. Like, man.
Yeah, y'all.
Let me speak. I'm gonna speak on behalf of the Cowboys. I hate to even do it like that. But look, the stage was too big for him. It was too big for him. You got a team in the Green Bay Packers who's they I ain't gonna say they on the come up, but they're scrappy, as we saw.
Right.
Credit to Green Bay defense as well as Aaron Jones for basically being the catalyst for their offense, because he exposed a lot on that Dallas Cowboys team. First of all, it was a lot of gaping holes in that Dallas secondary. I've seen Green Bay Packers running and having a field day. Now, keep in mind, let me share something with y'all. I was asleep for the whole first half. I wake up. And it's about 2 seconds left in the first half. So that's when I woke up and turned the game on, and I saw it. I'm like, man, they getting old Stomp Johnson out there. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. thank goodness I'm not a Cowboy fan. Oh, I would be furious right now. Oh my goodness, that's tough.
For real,
That's tough. That's tough. All jokes aside, that is tough. I mean, they came out there
they
came out there like dude.
They
came
trash.
out there like dude.
That's what it is. They just trash. They can't help it. They can't help themselves. They trash. I said it first. I can't stand their fan base. And like I said, year in, year out, y'all talk so much about how y'all gonna go to the Super Bowl. We got Dak, we got Tony Pollard, we got CeeDee Lamb, we got all this stuff, and then y'all go and lose in the wild card again for the second straight year in the past 4 years. Y'all lost in the wild card to underdogs. Y'all lost to the Giants in the wild card. You lost to the Packers in the wild card. And I ain't knocking the Packers. So the Packers fought tooth and nail to get in the playoffs. I ain't even saying that the Packers couldn't beat y'all, because obviously I knew y'all was gonna lose. But
you called it, bro. Dang. They
put y'all at home and y'all still lay there. They said, "I'm pregnant with an egg. I got to lay it."
It's over there in the closet. You cannot even make that up. I'm thinking, okay, we might get a close game. You know, it might be interesting. When I turned that TV on, I was like, man, stomp Johnson City, and but big credit to the Packers, though.
Girl.
They had accident waiting to happen, like Stephen A. say.
Yeah, they. Good night. Good night.
Well, big shout out to Green Bay, man. Green Bay came with the fight. Green Bay came in there with the fight.
And there ain't much that you got to do. Only thing you got to do is doggone. Listen, the first drive of the Packers drive, they came out and scored. It was 7-zip. Mm-hmm. I said I'm in a group chat or whatever. The guys they watching or whatever. I told them, I said, okay, Packers forced a 3 and out. Sure enough, forced 3 and out. Next thing you know, 14-zip. All right. So now you asking Dak to drop back in the pocket and start throwing now. And during this game, him and CeeDee Lamb wasn't on the same page. It was a lot of communication going on in the huddle. So now you got them two off, and now you're taking them away from what they want to do. They want to run the ball with Tony Pollard, get a manageable down, and then do a play action pass. No, ain't none of that. Green Bay was ready.
Green Bay came in there, pulled up they Timberland boots. They laced them up real good and proceeded to stomp Johnson all over those Dallas Cowboys. And I mean, hey, it is what it is, right?
Now I do believe. Fast forward now another week, I think Packers now play the Niners. I think. But
that's tough.
I don't know. My bold prediction, I think I'm going to roll with the Packers again, because we seen.
You can ride with the Packers one more time.
I think I'm going to ride with the Pack one more time. I like cheese, and I like cheese and crackers, boy. That's my favorite.
You like cheese and crackers.
But see, here's the thing, though. Here's why. We seen how to beat Brock Purdy. You ain't gonna stop Chris McCaffrey. You ain't gonna stop him. He gonna have a good game regardless. But here's the thing: if you disrupt the pocket and you make Brock Purdy feel uncomfortable, do exactly what the Ravens did, create turnovers, they can win the game because Brock Purdy is prone to mistakes. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. They could take it right now. They could take it at least to the NFC Championship game. They might.
We will see. We will see that. We will see.
Sleep on the Pack right now. Jordan Love is better than what a lot of people think. That time of him sitting behind Aaron Rodgers has helped him.
What'd you say off camera? You say Aaron Rodgers took a bite of that pork chop and said, "Here, boy, take that."
Yeah, took a bite of that pork chop and said, "Here, boy, take that, boy." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was feeding him, man. Look at him go.
Yeah. Like, I mean, but he did. Yeah, I mean, Jordan Love did really well, man. So, I mean, that's all I got for. Go Pack, go. That's how I feel. But that was real though. That was a good game.
That's all I got to say, man.
Yeah. But I guess we could go ahead and call it right here. Again, the Packers have advanced to the NFC divisional round, and the Cowboys are going to the NFC couch. So we'll holler at y'all, man. This has been the Back Porch Sports Podcast.
All right. Peace out.